threatening to arrest another cop.
Shut your mouth.
You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy.
To this lover boy trying to get a suspect off.
What's that? Have them pull a second case for this one.
Okay, just chill right now. Yes, sir. All right.
These dumb cops have no problem throwing another officer under the bus as long as they get their way. Disclaimer. On April 21st, 2023, after Jessica Reed crashed her car, Officer Khan, a Palm Beach Gardens cop, was on the scene to find out what had happened.
How are you doing?
Even I'm assuming this rear end? Hit him right from behind? Alright, cool. Who's the driver of this car? You are. Okay, so do you need fire rescue? We got them coming, but you alright? Okay, just making sure.
I mean, I just wanted
You wanted what?
no rescue.
Do you have any passengers in the car?
No.
No, just you? You were the only person in the car? Alright, cool. Just hang out over here, alright?
Two guys who saw the crash were trying to tell the cop what happened, but Jessica kept interrupting.
I'm sorry?
Did your airbags deploy? Your airbags, did they deploy?
Yes, they did. Oh, I cannot get to it.
That's fine. What's phone number? Ma'am, just hang out right here at the back of your car. What's the last four? And what did you see? First, just in case. Just we're going to test everything. You're going to tell me the truth, best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
All right. And
Absolutely.
you saw her come out of the vehicle from the driver's seat?
Yes, we were standing here.
Both of you?
We were checking on her, making sure she was okay, and that she was able to get out. She opened the door herself and got out.
Right. Just hang out right there for me. I'll come grab your stuff in a minute.
No, I got it.
I know. I'm just saying, hang out at the back of your car for me. Just sit at the back of your car.
What do you need?
Just sit at the back of your car.
Okay, what else?
I just need your driver's license, insurance, and registration, but I will come and get that from you in a minute. That's what I'm saying, hang out at the back of your car.
Clearly, she thought she was in control of the scene, because her next statements were just as insane.
Can I get home to my daughter,
You
please?
just caused a serious crash. You're not going anywhere.
No, actually, no.
Yes, 100%.
That is definitely not what I did.
All right, so what happened here? What happened from your perspective?
I definitely did not cause that.
All right, so why is your car's front end smashed in with debris all over the place? Your car is leaking oil everywhere.
That is definitely not my issue.
You're the driver of this vehicle?
She is.
Only passenger?
No passenger, just
You're
her.
injured?
No.
None.
Nope.
No, sir.
Okay.
None. We are very good. Thank you so much.
All right, can I have your license, please? Driver's license?
Absolutely.
Drop it off the phone.
Give me a second. Just give me a second.
Driver of this?
Yeah, and I have real
Yeah,
witnesses.
it's me. Please.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay, I
10-4 on real
want to
witnesses.
go home.
Okay, you can't go home right now. You're in the middle of an intersection.
Absolutely.
Okay, when we get done, we'll get you home, okay?
Absolutely.
If you're wondering just how wasted she was, here's what she brought out instead of a license.
My glasses. My glasses.
Driver's license.
This is
Miss, what's your name?
Are you
injured in any way? Are you hurt?
not at all. Please go home and you're
Then things got weird, really weird.
I'm gonna have you sign a medical waiver that you don't need it, okay?
oh my God.
I'll come back with you.
As if trying to put his hand on Jessica's back wasn't bad enough, the sergeant tried to shut down the investigation in the rudest way possible.
What's that?
And have them pull a second case for this one.
Okay, just chill right now. Yes, sir. All right?
Yeah,
Chill.
seriously?
Let's get you out
Don't-
on the road.
don't call him
Let's get you out
on
the road.
some
Come on.
stupid-
Come on over here. Let's get you out on the road.
Can you just please
Chill? What a douchebag. Empowered by Captain Douche, this entitled drunk felt it was her place to warn the officer.
next time, maybe next time, you don't do that.
And do what?
It's not worth it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Trust me, it's not worth it.
Okay, take your word for it.
When her belligerent glares didn't work, this drunk resorted to name-calling.
Don't be a dick, though. Just don't be a dick,
Is
though.
it female oral?
Oh my God, you are. Just don't be a dick.
10-4. Is there a female on it at all?
Good car?
The Bentley? I don't know. I've never drove it.
I'm asking. Good
No,
go?
careful. No, you're not going anywhere.
Not only was Jessica not listening to a word she said, she also had no idea what was going on. When Jessica tried walking away again, the officer was done dealing with her.
You have a great
You are not going anywhere. All right.
You're an idiot. Get the away from me.
Car's off the 12 attention fight. Ma'am, get over here.
I have to use the bathroom. I'm going to use the bathroom.
Nope.
Why is he being a idiot?
He was trying to walk off.
You have to stop right now.
Sir.
Okay, or you're going to be put in custody. You're going to have to stop. Do you understand that?
That was when Captain Inappropriate swooped in and performed the most bizarre chokehold ever.
I'm not going to put my hands on you. Come on, you're in cuffs.
Yep, that's what I was trying to do.
So whatever way you do it, whatever way not. Hey, stop. There we go. There we go.
Let go of your purse. Just let go of your purse.
You guys are gonna be so.
You're gonna have to
By the
close
way,
that a little more.
I'm telling you right now,
That's fine.
you guys are gonna be so.
Okay, not worried about it.
Nope.
Do you understand?
Bring your hand back behind your back.
Do you understand how
Sweetheart, you're gonna
fucked
have to put your hands behind your back.
Sweetheart? Well, that's one thing I've never heard a cop say, and Khan's supervisor wasn't quite done being weird and inappropriate.
Here's the thing.
No!
Hey, here, let's do this. Have a seat. There we go. On the ground. All right, that's fine. You can kick me if you want.
Now,
You can kick me if you want. That's fine.
I am not.
Sit up, so you don't hurt yourself.
I do not. No.
Double up.
No!
What a charmer. All she needs to do is scream she'd done nothing wrong 20 times for the cops to let her go. Dang it. And she was so close too. Finding out that shouting "let me go" didn't work on the officers, she started swearing like a sailor.
You're an asshole! I did nothing wrong, and you're for days.
10 guards.
Someone needs to wash her mouth out with soap. Jessica was placed kicking and screaming in the back of a patrol car. But on the way to the station, this same woman got really respectful.
I thank you so much. What is your point?
It was too little too late though. Jessica was slammed with a whole slew of charges, including DUI, damage to property, 4 counts of resisting an officer with violence, and obstructing an officer without violence. As for Sergeant Kissass, he lived to kiss ass another day. As bad as that is, that's not the worst thing to ever happen at a traffic stop. This is.
You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
Do it, buddy.
And we're gonna
do it.
But just before that, on September 17th, 2017, Boynton Beach K-9 officer Mark Sohn conducted a traffic stop on an unmarked patrol car going well over the speed limit. He had no idea who he would find behind the wheel.
I'm sorry, sir? Seriously? Well, you were speeding.
The person who just yelled "seriously" is Mark's supervisor, Major Michael Johnson, and he clearly thought Mark had no right to stop him.
What's that? I'm trying to do my job. Okay. Temporary, that's a tag. 22. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Seriously, go ahead. I'm not gonna write you a ticket. I have the discretion. But you know you were speeding, so. Yeah. Okay. All right. Drive safe.
Mark let Michael go with just a warning. All's well that ends well, right? Wrong. Guess who pulled Mark over a minute later?
You seriously talk to me like that? You just failed to signal your lane change, and you also failed to make your left turn.
My left turn.
When you made your left turn off I-95 on the overpass, you didn't have your signal on. Are you seriously serious about this?
First of all, I didn't know who you were.
I got that. What was
I was at 97 miles an hour behind you. 97.
What was my speed, Mark?
97.
What was my speed?
97.
Not a chance.
Okay.
Not a chance. I've never hit 100 in this car in my life.
Okay. But you also agreed you were speeding, right?
Is your body camera on?
It is on.
Please make sure it is on.
It is on. It was on before.
I agreed that I was speeding. You want to write me a ticket?
No, I didn't write you a ticket.
You really talk to me like that?
Sir, you stuck your hands out the window going, seriously?
Even though he'd basically agreed that he was speeding, he continued to argue about not getting a ticket.
No, I put my hands out the window so you didn't do something silly.
No, sir.
Okay, Mark, listen.
When have I done something silly?
I didn't say you are doing something silly. I said so you don't do something silly.
What would I do that's silly?
Well, apparently. Okay, Mark. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Well, it was a big enough deal when you chased him down and pulled him over, but Michael's problem isn't really how fast he was going.
But this is ridiculous. Seriously? And then you sit there and I'm willing to give you my driver's license.
I'm allowed to do discussion, am I not?
Mark, come on.
Do you want a ticket?
Yes, if that's what you want to give me.
That's not what I wanted to give you.
It's ridiculous that you and I are having this discussion. It's like, okay, I said, you're right. I probably was going too fast. But I'm not.
All he said was, just slow down for your safety as well as everyone else's.
That's not what you actually said.
I said, just slow down.
Funny enough, this was not the first time the Major had gotten his panties in a twist after getting pulled over.
Slow down. Do I have to say for the safety?
Remember in 2006 when you stopped me in my Tahoe and you said I was speeding on South
Yes,
Express?
Officer Adams and I, we stopped you because your vehicle matched the description of a
Yes.
41 vehicle from West Palm Beach that was involved in a
Did I
shooting.
make a big deal out of it? You didn't.
You shoved your hands out the window, did the same
I
thing,
always-
and said, seriously? You said, seriously? I'm like, we looked at each other like, are you kidding? We didn't know you were in CAT then. We didn't know if this was an undercover operation. And then you start arguing with us that you weren't speeding.
You told me I was doing 45 and a 40.
No,
That's what you told me.
no. We never even got to that point. I never left my vehicle. Officer Adams was with me. We looked over the hood of our car at each other.
I'm not going to argue with you, Mark.
I'm not arguing either, but
That's code for you're right, and I have no rebuttal.
Have I, at any point in time, have I cursed at you or been disrespectful to you?
no, have I?
No, of course. I'm not accusing
No.
of that. All I'm saying is, listen, if I was speeding, I apologize. Okay? But at the same time is, once you know it's me and you're not going to give me a ticket, I don't need I offered you my license. I offered you everything. But I really, I don't get it. Like, as soon as you know it's me, if you want to give me a ticket, I'm happy to take it. At the same time as, pick one or the other, but don't give me the diatribe. I don't need that. Just like I would never do that to anybody on the street. I either give them a ticket or I send them on their way. All right, Mark. Listen. Apparently it's a misunderstanding tonight. It's fine.
Good.
I'm not gonna argue.
It's not a...
I don't have my radio with me. Okay, that's fine. It's not a big deal. All I'm saying is, listen, I didn't mean to disrespect you in any way, and I don't think you meant to disrespect me in any way. All I'm telling you is, if I was speeding, I own it.
So, pulling over people speeding is disrespect now. Who knew? Matthew finally left the officer to face, actual crime, but his dumb antics got him in hot water.
When law enforcement officers are on road patrol, they pull over drivers all the time. But how many times do they pull over one of their supervisors?
The exchange sparked a 13-month investigation into Major Michael Johnson on claims of unbecoming conduct and unsatisfactory performance.
In the end, he got a written reprimand for unsatisfactory performance. Cops pulling other cops over is one thing. Imagine getting into a traffic stop and you end up watching two cops scream at each other. Sounds crazy, right? On June 24th, 2022, Hiawassee Police Sergeant Tracy James was conducting a traffic stop on a speeding car.
Good evening. How are you doing? Well in yourself? I'm doing all right. What's your hurry? You're very recklessly from the city all the way here, man. In and out of traffic, not using turn signal. Man, I watched you. It took me this long to catch up to you.
I'm sorry.
You were 70 plus.
I didn't think I was that bad.
I checked you at 65.
I'm sorry.
What's your hurry?
I gotta get my medication.
You gonna try to kill people over medication?
No, well, it helps with my anxiety.
If that car in front of you would have slammed on brakes, you would have caused a wreck right here. Well, the way you were driving,
that's why I'm taking the medication.
Well, maybe you don't need to be driving at all.
After the tongue lashing, the sergeant returned to him with a ticket. That was when the most shocking thing happened.
I didn't write you for reckless driving or any of that. I wrote you for speed, just like I told you, 65 and a 45. I did put what you say and what I observed, okay? Your wood sign right here, it's not a admission of guilt, just saying I explained it to you. All right, watch coming through town like that, man.
Oh, yeah,
Traffic's heavy, okay? All right, be careful.
Sir, got a question. Yes, what for? Come on.
Inside the city or out here?
That's Towns County Sheriff Ken Henderson. He thought Hiawassee police were operating in his jurisdiction, but this argument was about to spiral way out of control.
Go pull the video at Valero. You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
Do it, buddy.
And we're going to
do it.
Charges
do it.
Your ignorance.
Do it. Do it, Ode.
Go for it.
Do it. There's cameras at Valero. And there's cameras at Napa that see you pulled out.
Shut your mouth.
You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy.
Talk to you, thug boy. You a boy.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
But this wasn't a one-off either. This unhinged sheriff really had beef with Hiawassee police officers and would chew out his deputies for hanging out with him.
And you're gonna hang out with him while you're in uniform working for me. I run this motherfucker by myself before I'll be disrespected by people that work for me. And I'm sorry, I know I'm acting crazy, but I've never been so damn mad. But let me ask you, are you gonna hang out all the time with my enemies?
Enemies? And this bad apple was leaving a sour taste in a whole bunch of mouths. Back in July, a family was on their way to church when an unmarked car swerved in front of them.
I had to slam on my brakes, so I threw my hands up. I didn't know it was a cop until he got in front of me.
After threatening to give the man a ticket, the sheriff started scolding the driver.
Side too. I had that right. And I understand that. So you saw it one way, I saw it another. Yeah. Basically, what I did was I was going to come over. I looked up and saw you coming across the top of the hill, plenty of distance.
And that's it.
And then when I look up again, man, you all but hit me.
You'd think after all this, he'd be off the job, right? Well, as of December 2023, this moron was very much still the sheriff of Towns County. Yikes. But this was not the only time an officer has tried to use their badge to get away with something, and this cop didn't mind threatening other officers to get her way. On February 5th, 2020, Parma police received a 911 call at a fender bender involving an intoxicated woman who was causing a scene. When the officers arrived, the driver wasted no time telling them exactly who and what she was.
What's going on? Nothing. I was working today. I'm a cop too, but I work side job and I work at the bar.
That's Kelly Island police officer Amanda Myers, and that is the only true thing that comes out of her mouth.
Okay, and I'm getting ready to leave, and this guy's like pulls in while I'm about to back out, and his front passenger light gets shattered because he pulls into me as I'm backing out, and he's gonna be like, oh well, she backed into me. Well, no, he pulled in. And I'm not trying to have my insurance because I know how that goes. Like, if you're in reverse, you know.
To make things worse, her story didn't match the crime scene at all.
What was your vehicle? This Palisade. How about 2020 Palisade? So there's like no damage or anything, I don't think. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it was like this or if he was just trying to save. Like, it probably just happened. I don't. There wouldn't still be. Is this your? Are you the owner? Oh, my boyfriend.
But when she talked to the guy, it was pretty clear who was lying and who wasn't.
So, okay. I know you told him, but I'm just trying to get it straight. You were backing up, you said?
I was parked right there. Where she at?
Where she is, okay.
Right. So I come out to the barbershop. Got in my car. Right leave. I'm backing out. The car coming down here. So I stopped so that car can come. So I can keep going. I don't know where she is. She just kept coming. And somebody said, stop.
Okay, so you were backing up this way? No.
Yeah, I'm back. And
So you're back. Okay, got it.
I'm about here. Right? I'm about right here. Car coming, so I'm letting that car come back. Because I can't make my turn because she's coming.
Got it.
And she was moving. But she had come out the bar and somebody said, stop.
But lying about what happened was not the only thing Amanda did to try to get out of trouble. It was when he refused the bribe that she resorted to lying. When the officers confronted her with her lies, Amanda denied everything, even the accident.
What happened?
Well, I work here, bartending, which my chief knows, which is just like extra shift just to make some extra cash in. I was backing up to leave and he's pulling in. So I'm like backing up and he's like...
You're saying he was backing out?
Well, that's what he says, and like, he was backing up.
Okay, can you just step back a little bit, please? Okay, did you offer to give him money just to get him to be quiet about all this? Or because that's what he's also claiming.
No.
Okay, where's your vehicle?
Right here.
Right. Copy that.
Which has no, like, literally no damage.
Hotel X-ray Whiskey 7587. Who does that come back to? Okay, were you drinking at all today, Amanda? How much are we talking about drinking?
No, not a lot. No.
What's not a lot?
Like 2 or 3 drinks. Like throughout the day.
But this drunk cop wasn't fooling anyone. But don't let her bravado fool you. Amanda was angry that the cops would dare to arrest her.
Do you have anything illegal on you?
No.
Okay, turn around. Separate your feet. Slide over this way. Just slide over this way. Come on. You do know what comes with a refusal, correct?
Yes.
Do you,
and I know that...
Do you maybe want to rethink that decision?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, hands are kind of tied then.
The cops gave her one last chance to not end up in jail. Instead, Amanda made threats and name-dropped the whole town.
Okay, I'm going to explain something to you one last time, okay? You know what comes with a refusal, correct?
I'm a cop. Yes, I know. It's an automatic 1-year suspension, and that's fine.
Okay, so...
I'm not at fault here.
Okay.
And if I can make...
I don't know about the accident, but, you know, you did slur a little bit of your words.
That's fine.
You're telling me you drank. You're coming out of a bar, right?
Okay, that's fine.
So,
and I'm working a side job, and we can refute that in court. That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, does it have to go that far?
Does it have to go that far? I'm a cop, too. I know how this shit works.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
You're a cop at Kelly's Island?
Yes, and I still know how the process works.
Okay.
I was number 3 at Parma. I was almost in, so you don't have to tell me. And the owner of this bar is Walter O'Malley. His brother's the prosecutor. He knows the mayor. We're all cool. It's fine.
Oh, sounds good if you put it that way.
But guess who Amanda blamed for all this?
My boyfriend could come pick up the car. You don't need to tow it.
Well, it's kind of our protocol if you're being arrested for an OPI.
It's not even in my name. It's in his name.
Doesn't matter.
It's not going to cost me more money. Thank you. Dude, I hope karma bites you in your ass. I hope... Are you new?
Nope. I'm a 7-year veteran.
Alright, well, this is ridiculous. I can't even believe you do this to, like, another cop then. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? I didn't even do anything.
Her name-dropping got her a spot on the national news. Amanda was charged with operating a vehicle while intoxicated, BAC test refusal with prior, and physical control. But Amanda did know how it worked. Because she never took the field sobriety test, there was no evidence to prove intoxication. She was only found guilty of physical control and paid a $314 fine. Guess she was right about something.